Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Golden. I am 26 years old working full-time as a senior marketing specialist. I have big goals to build up my Airbnb business, invest, and use the cash stuffing method to become financially free. So if that type of content interests you, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. So on today's episode, I'm super excited to be doing a cash condensing. It was about 2 months ago since I did my last one, and this is kind of a change from my normal cadence. I usually do these quarterly, but because my last cash condensing was so large, I think I cash condensed like $19,000. I definitely don't think I want to get to that point ever again. I'm gonna try to do these a little bit more frequently. So with that being said, I know during my cash condensings, I have a lot more people watching my videos, asking a lot more questions. So I just want to make sure I get some of those questions out of the way first. If you're new to cash stuffing and the community, essentially what I do in all of my videos or on my YouTube channel here is all of the income that I get from my full-time job, Etsy, YouTube, my Amazon, and now Airbnb. I actually don't really stuff anything from Airbnb as of right now, just because I want to give it 1 to 1.5 years before I actually take any money from the business. But anyways, those 5 streams of income, I calculate all of those things up and I divide them up into my binders here. I have a variable expense, this is high priority, this is low priority sinking funds, and this is my 6 months ahead binder. So what you're gonna see in each of these binders are different categories that I save for. In the past 2 months, I've been stuffing them every 2 weeks. Now it's time to condense, and essentially what that means is I'm going to go through every single envelope, condense them down with bigger denominations so there's less money in the envelope. And I'll also be using my golden dollar bills here. These are placeholders. People also call them prop bills, and essentially what it is it's just fake money. And I do this so that I know how much money is in each envelope, even though I take it back to the bank. So to make that more clear, I will put any of the larger amounts of or larger sums of money into my high yield savings account, which is Ally. I use Ally for my high yield savings account. I earn about, I think right now it's 3.75 to 4% APY a year. So I make about, let's just round up and say I make about 4% on top of all that money that's just sitting in the bank. I've also had people ask me, why do I not do this digitally? Trust me guys, I've been digitally budgeting since I was 16 years old. I didn't do cash stuffing until I was 23 years old. And trust me when I say this, I do so much better when it comes to managing cash, because it's physically painful seeing how much money I spend when I have to pull them out of my envelopes, and it's also pleasing to see me put money in from my paycheck. This system works for me. I've saved more money than I ever have my entire life by doing this, and I love that I get to create an amazing community around finance. So hope that you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly start with my variable expenses. I know I'm going out of order a little bit, but I want to pull up my bills first just so that I have some extra denominations in here. So I just stuffed all of my like drinking to drink, groceries, things like that. What I'm actually pulling is going to be my bills, because I do have to pay my bills on the 1st. Today is Sunday, August 31st. So there's 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 45, 50. So that's 450 in rent. I know a lot of people are shocked by how much I pay in rent. I pay $400 in rent and then $50 for my phone bill. And I live with my parents, guys. So I want to clarify that. It's definitely been a huge blessing, because it has helped me save more money than I'm sure a lot of people can in my position. So I just want to put it out there that I do live with my parents. So that was 450. Car insurance, I pay 128 a month. That's 50, 100, 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's 128. And then I already pulled fitness. I ended up starting my ClassPass membership a week earlier just because I ran out of credits and I wanted to take more classes. So that's why I pulled it a week early. And then everything else stays. So I'm not going to touch this binder anymore. I haven't really spent too much from it, but this is for my variable expenses in the next 2 weeks. So we're not going to condense anything there. All right, now we're going to go into my biggest, heaviest, most stuffed binder, which is my high priority sinking funds. This binder, I tried to stuff like 50% every 2 weeks. So this one's definitely sees the most cash go in and out of it. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. So starting with business here, I have $1,000 already in my Ally savings account. And if you don't know about Ally, they allow you to have buckets in your high yield savings account so that you can actually categorize like how much of your savings is going towards what. So business has in cash 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 715. So I'm gonna leave the 15. So I pulled 700 in prop bills. So business now has $1,500, $600, and $715. And I forgot to mention, if you guys are interested in anything that you see in this video, so like my golden dollar bills here, I have 100s, 500s, 1,000, 5,000, and 10,000, as well as fully funded ones. I have those all on my Etsy, linked down below in my description. And then I have some tabbed starter kits. I know my classic vellum ones and my double pocket ones have been fully sold out, so thank you to everyone who's purchased. And my best seller is definitely my Google budget sheet for cash stuffers, so I definitely highly recommend that you guys check out those listings in my Etsy. If there's anything else that you see that you really like here, everything should be linked down below in the description, so make sure you check those out. And if there's any links that I might be missing, definitely let me know in the comments and I will pull those for you. So business taxes, I have 1,000, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 2,000. So let me go ahead and just pull 2,000 here. Sorry, I meant to say pull 1,000, so I have 2,000 total now. Then we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 70, 90, 500. Let's do that. Then we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So business taxes has $1,000, $2,000, $500, and $11. Taxes is fully funded at $1,500. Car has $5,000, $6,000, $500. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, and 1,000. So I'm going to pull 1,000. So car has 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 500. My goal is 10,000 by the end of the year to save up for a new car or used car. Travel here, I did pull money out already from my last cash stuffing. I paid for my London trip, so I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and $30. So that's 530 in travel. Health has 1,000 in the bank, 100, 200, 300, 400, and 500. So that's 1,500 in health. Oh wow, okay guys, this is so exciting. I get to finally unstuff my savings challenge here, and I know you guys have been waiting for over a month now. So we are gonna unstuff my savings challenge that I already completed. This is my $20 savings challenge, and I've saved $1,040. So what I do with any savings challenges is that I reallocate them to other envelopes. I never really have an idea at the start with where it's gonna go. I just like to save extra for my paycheck, so I know that I set them aside right at the start. I have 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, and 40. I'm gonna exchange this for a $1,000 placeholder. So that's 1,040. I'm gonna set it right here on top of my ATM for now. And then for my $50 savings challenge, I saved 2,500. So let's just check. 1,000, 2,000, 100, 200, 300, 400, 50, 500. So I'm gonna exchange this for 500. So that's 2,500, and we're gonna set this to the side to reallocate. And you know what? I'll put it on this side right here. All right, so going into my emergency fund, I have 11,500. My goal is 12,500 for the year. So we do need to stuff 1,000 into that. And then house fund, I have 10,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So that's 2,500. I'm going to pull this other 500 to make that 3,000. So I ran out of 1,000, so I'm going to go ahead and put this back. So here's 3,000. So we have 10,000, 11,000, 12,000, and 13,000 in house fund. And then Roth IRA, I believe we're already fully maxed out with 20,500. Beautiful. So that is all for my high priority sinking funds, and this is so crazy, guys. Like, can you tell how much give there is now? It's so much smaller and it feels so light. It's so crazy every time I do a condensing. But before we do that, I realized that we should allocate this money. So I really only allocate this money into my high priority for, let's see, we have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $540. Let's first start with my emergency fund. I'm going to go ahead and put 1,000 in there to fully max it out. So now I have 10,000, 11,000, 12,500, which is my goal for this year. So we're fully maxed out for emergency fund. Beautiful. House fund. I know my goal this year is 15,000, so I think I'm going to do 1,000 here, and that's 14,000. I'll see if I want to put more in later. I just want to see what other envelopes I might have that I want to stuff up. For health, I have 1,500, and my goal for the year is actually 2,500. So I'm going to take the 500 and put it in here. So that's 2,000 in health. Now I just need to save 500 more. And then, let's see. Card. You know what I'm going to do? For the extra 1,000 here, I'm going to get two 500s. So here's the two 500s. I'm going to go ahead and put 500 in car. So that is, oh, actually, I realized I have two 500s here. So I'm going to exchange this for 1,000. All right, so for car, I have 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. So I just need to save 2,000 more for car. And I think I'm going to put the rest in travel. So I am going to London in October for 2 weeks, so I definitely want to save more money for this envelope. I'm going to exchange these 500s for 1,000. So travel now has 1,000, 20, 40, 60, and 70. I'm going to leave the 20s because I do like those. So 1,000 and 70 in travel. Alrighty, and I think that's really it. I think that's how I'm going to allocate everything. So that is that. I'm so happy to have been able to save that money and then reallocate them to other envelopes. I'm really close to a lot of my goals this year, so hopefully by the end of December I'll have everything fully maxed out. And then if you want to see my goals, I believe I dropped it in my YouTube bio, and I did it at the start of this year for my first video that's like goal plan with me, so feel free to check that out as well. So going into my low priority sinking funds, this one is just all of the envelopes that I want to save for, but it's not as high priority. So starting off with beauty, I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. So there is 100 in beauty. Perfect, it's so much smaller. Clothing, I have 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. 64, I'm going to keep as is. Hair, I have 20, 35, 45, 55. So there's 55 in hair. Household, there's nothing in here. I actually ended up pulling all the money for my new standing table that I bought. Entertainment, I have 20, 40, 65. I'm going to keep that as well. I do like them in 20s. Date, I have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and another 100. So that's 200 in date. Birthday, I have 20, 30, 40, and 50. There's 50 back in birthday. Gifts, I have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, another 100, 20, 40, and 50. So gifts has 100, 200, and 50. Holiday has 500, 600 already in the bank, 700, 800, 50, 70, 90, 910, 930, 950, 970, 990, 1000. So there's 1000 in holiday, and this envelope is so much smaller. I definitely need to relaminate this too because it did break. So look at that. My love has 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50. So there's 50. Sisters has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. All right. So sisters has 50, 65, 66, 67, 68, and 69. Parents has 10, 20, 30, 40, and 1. So that's 20, 40, and 1. Friends has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. So Friends has 50, 75. Technology has 1000 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, and 40. So technology has 1140. Uber has 5, 10, 11, and 12. So there is 12. Miscellaneous has 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 25. So that's 125. Alrighty guys, that is all for my low priority sinking funds. And this one definitely does feel lighter and a little bit smaller. So that's good to see. Alright guys, now on to my last and final binder, my 6 months ahead binder. This one, you can find the starter kit on my Etsy. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start with house. So I have 3 months fully funded, and my goal for house is $450 to cover my rent. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So this is actually 2 full months. I'm going to go ahead and pull this for 2 fully funded bills. All right, so there's 2 fully funded bills. Then we have 50, 100, and 50. And I'm going to pull a regular $100 for this, so this is 150. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months fully funded and $150. My goal for this binder is to get 6 months fully funded for all of my major categories, so we're very close. Vehicle here is very stuffed. I don't know if you can tell. My goal for vehicle is $128 a month. This covers my car insurance exactly. So we have 3 months fully funded. We need 256 to get 2 additional months fully funded. So I'm going to try to get 256. So you have 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, 40, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that should be 256. So that's 2 more months fully funded. 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months fully funded and then $40. Groceries, my goal is 200 a month, so we're fully funded for 3. 100, 200, 300, 400. Then we have 50, 75. So that is 5 months fully funded and $75. Gas, my goal is 120 a month, so we're 3 months fully funded. 50, 100, 50, 200, 20, and 40. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months fully funded and $40 in there. And then health has 3 months fully funded. My goal is 100 a month, so 50, 100, 50, 200. And then we have $40. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months fully funded and $40 in health. And then last but not least is spending. This is just like miscellaneous spending because, as you know, things happen and things fall out of these categories. So I just want to make sure I have extra funds should I need anything additional. So 150 is my goal. We're fully funded for 3 months. So we have 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 70, 90, 300. And then we have 20, 40, 5, 50. So spending now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months fully funded and then $50. Beautiful. So we're super close to 6 months, guys. Alrighty, and that is all for my 6 months ahead challenge. Alright, so my tray definitely looks full, and I'm excited to get this counted up. So let's go ahead and count this up. So let's go ahead and count my hundreds. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Going into my 50s, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 50. Going into my 20s, I have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88. Now going into my 10s, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. So 270. Now going to my 5s, I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, and 15. So 215. So going into my 1s, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, and 39. Alright guys, so I've saved $9,874. Alright, so now let's go ahead and get the stack going. I always love doing cash condensings. It's my favorite thing to do. So of the $9,874, about, I think, $580 is for my bills. So technically, I'm gonna just round down to say 9,300 of it is actual savings. So this is the stack, guys. Yeah, so that's $9,874 right here. It's so crazy. This is like my favorite part, is actually seeing it all at the end. Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching my cash condensing. If you enjoyed it, please leave a thumbs up down below. It seriously helps to drive engagement for my channel. And if you made it to this part of the video, please leave a star emoji so I know that you made it here. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Definitely click the subscribe button to see more financial content. I will see you guys on my next cash stuffing. Bye!